After watching this video, you'll have a better grasp of controlling your phone addiction. The first time I've ever gotten a phone was when I was 11 years old. I was just in the 5th grade and I was just granted with the entirety of the internet with a grasp of my hand. My addiction started small with things like video games, a bit of YouTube, social media, and then fast forward to pornography, more social media, and more screen time. I would play my phone in the middle of the night with my blanket over my head until I passed out from exhaustion, waking up every day exhausted until the end of my high school days. For 9 years straight, I was a walking husk of what I could have been. And my definition of hell is looking at what you could have become. So please listen to my advice so you can avoid that hell for you. I've seen so many people follow the same path that I did, young and old. I want to fix it because society is just so focused on so many materialistic things nowadays, and our minds are being warped by a reality that's not true. We're past the point in our lives and society where social media is really a part of our lives. Our work forces us to use some sort of social media, like their little workforce platform or bullshit like that. It is now ingrained in our society, and how terrible that it is, we're gonna have to learn to live with that. And so now we can fix this. So my step 1 would be a small dopamine detox. So what is a dopamine detox? So it means basically removing your cell phone or computer or any stimulation for a short period of time. That means no music, no video games, no movies, etc. for just a short period of time to prove yourself that you're able to do something that you set out to do. Being able to say no to something you don't want to be doing anymore. So that's step 1. But I believe a dopamine detox is not enough. Because of how prevalent technology is nowadays, you're going to be using it once again and getting addicted if we do not set any boundaries up. So that's my step 2. We're going to set some boundaries. Here are my most successful boundary techniques is keeping your phone right outside your door so your alarm will go off and you'll still hear it. If you need to have an alarm, if you don't have an alarm clock yet, they're not that hard to get. I mean, an alarm clock is like $5, $10. And this is all you really need to replace your phone at night. You can also keep your phone in a designated electronics area, like around your computer or like around your TV or whatever. That way you're better equipped to separate the work you need to get done and free time, because your free time's not everywhere, because that is a huge issue with your phone being mobile. It's mobile stimulation. You get the entirety of a computer right in your pocket. I remember when I was quite young, and I would have to wait my turn to play on the computer at home or wait for my class to enter the computer lab just to play like a little video game. But now I can just open up my phone and press a button, press the download button, and boom, I could be playing a crazy video game with a super amount of stimulation. My third and most important strategy is finding things to do. Keep yourself preoccupied with more important things. Addiction is both caused from boredom and mental health. If you keep yourself more preoccupied with like baseball or football outside or even a chess club, going out and, actually playing like an arcade game is better than sticking at home and playing on your phone. Going out and hanging out with friends, family, or anything else. Keep yourself preoccupied. Have hobbies, have work. If you're sitting at home doing nothing and acting like a piece of shit, you're gonna feel like a piece of shit. If there's one thing you could do for any addiction, is being preoccupied with more important things. Now this brings us to why is this important to quit or have under our control? The most important one would be our mental health. It's not really great for our mental health being constantly stimulated, because we feel shitty throughout our day because of our amygdala being overstimulated. Which also, when our amygdala is overstimulated, we tend to go into this mode called like the freeze mode. I'm not much into neuroscience or whatever, but from my understanding of it is when we're overstimulated all the time, our brain goes into this fight or flight mode, but it only just freezes us because it doesn't understand what the hell's going on. So this explains why after work, you're constantly on your phone and you still feel like you can't do anything. Is because you hopped onto your phone right after work. You're stimulating yourself even more than you don't have to. If you're feeling drained from doing absolutely nothing, this is the answer why. It's because your content addiction. It is too much stimulation in one day. If you have nothing going on for you today, I recommend just going on a walk of a light music and walking around, and I promise you, you'll feel a lot better for it and feel like you've done something a little bit more productive. I feel like that answer explains why a lot of us feel shitty during our days, just because of our content addiction. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I would really appreciate it if you guys liked, commented, and gave me a subscription. If you liked this video, it really would help me out. And I want you guys to remember, love yourself so you can save yourself.